want to go ahead and make sure that everybody can hear me before I start, so let me go ahead and turn my volume up. Make sure you can actually hear. See, I don't really hear myself in the Twitch thing. I'm not really sure what my volume is. My volume really loud for that. That's crazy. Let's see if I can fix that. See, I feel like it can hear me, but not very well. Alright, so let's try this. Is that better? Alright, so let's try this. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's way better. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's way better. Let's go ahead and mute that. Close this out. Hopefully it's still going. Alright, so what I'm doing, I already did a recording for this, but I think my mic volume might have been too low. So what I'm doing now is I'm going through and I'm just going to give some tips and tutorial information, just a little bit of extra info for a lot of people, because I noticed I went online and I looked to see if someone else had made a guide or information for this game, and really I couldn't find much. Excuse me. Alright, so let's start off with what you're going to do first. I would say the first thing that you should prioritize, besides obviously getting items to sell, is setting up a good shop space, which is going to be like, you want about this much space. If you can walk through it with no problem, then the NPCs likely will be able to walk through too. I would say double wide always. Like, I could make these tighter and I could fit more in here, even though, I mean, this is a tremendous amount of space. I can't even keep all these full half the time. But you're going to want to fill up as much as possible, but not too tight. If you put them too tight together, the NPCs tend to get stuck, and then you have to talk to them on different angles to try to get them to walk out of it, and it's just a whole hassle. Next, I would focus on shoulders, helmets, gloves, stuff like that. Don't bother with consumables. There's a lot of events in the game that they influence how well you can sell certain item types, and consumables become a no-buy item very often. What I mean by that is, it says that an event starts and they think it's bad for their teeth to take any consumables, so they will 100% avoid consumables for an entire day. Which, if you put all your money into that, that's a whole day that you're doing nothing. So, you know, get shoes, get shorts, get ugly ring, get one of these. I wouldn't sell a bunch of them. Maybe get a couple to sell, but they don't sell very often. But get one for yourself, because you won't start with an item for a little while, except for this, that you can hit people with. By that, I mean anybody who steals, you want to go beat them so they'll drop your product, because otherwise they'll run away with it, and if they disappear, they're gone. Um, these, I'd say the Town Guard shoulders are one of the best starting items to sell, and the masks. I would avoid larger items like the shirt and the pants and weapons. Like, I have some, but prioritize the smaller ones, because that's where you'll make most of your money, considering they're usually worth about the same. especially shoulder plates. Shoulder plates are worth almost the exact same. They're actually worth more in this case than my other stuff. So that's what you want to run. You want to go ahead and sell um, a lot of the like shoulder pads, helmets, stuff like that. A lot of the bigger stuff's okay, but it's I wouldn't say it's very worthwhile just because this particular shelving unit's very nice. You will not get it until very late in the game. Like I'm town level 3 before I got it, and that's very late. Um, these are counters, and you can put 2 on those. I believe there is a table you can get that can hold 4 of these large items, and obviously these weapons rack can hold 4 weapons at a time. But I would just, oh, excuse me, I would just go ahead and avoid that. Um, for the most part, you want to have a couple down because everybody has their own thing that they're coming into your shop for. So occasionally get people that buy these, but more often than not, they'll be buying these, and you can fit more on your shelves, and they usually cost about the same as the large items. So it's just worth more to get the smaller ones. Plus, they sell more often. Um, consumables, again, avoid them. The only ones you should be getting are ones that are for the quests and ones that are going to give you extra health or charisma, stat bonuses, things you actually use rather than, sell. Speaking of charisma, the crab armor gives you a negative to charisma, but it's the best armor in the game. But you want these hats, you want the hat, the pants, and the shoes. You stack those all together, and you take all your crab armor off like so. 128 charisma. So this one you get from the barbarian area. You'll just find it on the ground randomly. And these two are from earning achievements through the game, so you'll get them through the game. You can get rings that give you charisma, and this scepter you can buy at not sure what name that says. Cellular or something like that. They sell this scepter, which gives you a bonus charisma too. You don't need a high charisma, but the higher it is, the more you can get people to pay for your product when you talk to them in person, which leads me into my next thing. You want to sell product in person when you can. So the best way to do that isn't to go running around on the street while your shop's closed. Which, by the way, don't leave your shop if it's open, because people are guaranteed to start stealing. It just happens. The moment you leave the shop unattended, it's going to get stolen from. I do not have any robots yet. I haven't figured out how to get them. I can't figure it out. So, what you're going to want to do, don't leave your shop unattended. What was it saying? Okay, don't leave the shop unattended. Oh yeah, okay, so as they're walking in, like as they're walking through your doors, engage them. Talk to them. Say, I got this. It's worth, it cost me 2.7k. If it's on my shelves, it's pretty much guaranteed to sell uh, for 3.5k, which is what you want. You want higher rates of sale rather than basically you want consistency over quality. So you want more often to get sales rather than um, getting sales. Say people come in here, they don't like your prices, they're going to lower your shop's reputation, you're more likely to get stole from, they're going to break your stuff more often, and you'll get one sale per hour in game as opposed to 5 sales, which would make way more profit than the one sale would. Plus you don't have to go around repairing your stuff, you're not going to get stuff stolen as often if they're happy with you. So keep it at a fair price. When it comes to early game stuff, a lot of the cheaper items you can put at a pretty high profit margin, like 45-60% even, and they'll buy it. But when you get to the late game stuff, when it costs like a couple grand to buy it, you have to bring it down to like between 25 to 40% profit. Otherwise, they will not buy it and they'll just get mad. Same thing. It just the ratio changes a little bit as you get into late game. But yeah, as they walk in, engage them, go to the item. The higher your charisma, the more you can sell it for. So say I could sell this for 3.5k on my shelf. If I walk up to this person as they walk in and I go, here, let me just go ahead and show you. I can show you. So this person right here, um, normally, let's see, wild pants. Okay, so that sells for 3.5k. I'm gonna put 4,500 here. Okay, that didn't work. 4,000. They bought that for 4,000 instead of 3,500. If I had all my charisma stuff on, they'd be buying it for even more. And that's key. And on top of that, see this guy. So this I'd sell for 3,500 as well. Let's go with 4,500 again. Sometimes it won't work. So talk to this guy. Wild pants. Let's go 4,400. That might do it. There we go. That's an extra 900 gold. And on top of that, unlike anything else you sell in your store, you don't pay taxes on the items you sell in person like that, which is great if you need to boost your the amount of money you make. But this board right here is when you visit the other towns, they'll request items, and you load them into these little robots that show up here. And as they request those items, and you put them in there, they'll take them back and they'll sell them. I haven't really messed with it a lot. It's not really worth it to me. And this is the event thing I was talking about. Today's event is no alcohol, which again, another consumable. Can't sell those consumables. I failed the inspection because I was out exploring when they showed up. If you pass it, you get a huge boost to your shop rep. Permanent boost. You want to pass as many as possible. This is where you can pay taxes or you can pay them inside, but this is what happens when you do. You get bonuses to your stuff. I really need to figure out how the robots work because they're supposed to be very helpful, but I have not figured out the robot system yet. I think they would help a lot. Okay, that's good. I don't have one of the quality crates with me. That's surprising. Anyway. See if I can find the robots. What's going on up here? Are you the cook? Not sure what portal he's talking about. Okay, so what I was gonna say is if you're gonna pay your taxes, or if you're not gonna pay your taxes, like if you're just going to go ahead and sell stuff in person, you are gonna want to sell some stuff in your store. If you don't sell stuff in your store, and you that's weird. If you don't sell stuff in your store, you won't be able to pay taxes. And if you don't pay taxes, you will eventually get a strike, like every 2 days, I believe. And you don't want that. You really don't want that, because after 3 strikes, you lose. They just get rid of your store. It's done. Let's go with 250 of these, huh? Okay. That is the hunter, by the way. Once you've hunted some animals and you give them pieces to them, you can send him out every couple hours to go hunt a bunch of them for you so you don't have to go get the materials yourself. As you're just passing people, you know. Let's go 4350. Highlight it, copy it, so that I can paste it as I go past people just to get a little bit extra money. Okay, so they want waffles, shorts, plate boots, gladius, rock on a stick, leather pants. Okay, there's a good thing about this is I can just order all these. Let's go here. So, let's see, leather pants. 10, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's 7. And they want waffles. And I believe I can order waffles. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got that. We got shorts. They want 7 of those. Go down the shorts. Shorts. I know they want rock on sticks too. They want shorts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they wanted 5 rock on sticks, didn't they? No, they wanted 8. Crap. So let's go to that. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we need plate boots and gladius, 4 of each. Let's see, plate boots and gladius. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then plate boots. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and order those. And this guy wants. That's all stuff I can do too. So let's go ahead and. I spent a ton of money recently, so it's where you pay individual taxes and control your taxes, but that's explained in the tutorial, so I'm not going to bother messing with that. Let's go ahead and withdraw all that. Let's go ahead and go over here. So this is why copying pasting is so nice. Because then, I don't know why that man woman's titties are out, but whatever. I just made, 18,000 gold instantly. And there's still tons more people for me to do that too. If they don't buy it on the first one, don't even bother half the time. Like, it's not worth messing with them. Some of them, like, they all seem to have the same charisma, but some of them just will not buy stuff. Okay, I already talked to him, apparently. And then... there we go. Lots of money right there. 50k. Pretty easy. What was I doing? Oh yeah, going back to my thing over here. Let's go ahead and pull the stuff out of here. And go over here. Okay, so that one, and that one. Okay, so we close that, and he has all the items he needs. Okay, so we need 7 nomad swords, 1 red mask. So let's start with that. Let's see, 7 nomad swords. 1, 2, 3. And then let's see, 1 mask, and then we got what? Three waffles, 9 shorts. So we got shorts are nearby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I didn't just do 10 minus 1. Okay, so where are the waffles? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we got those, and now we got 1 weapon table and 8 spider helms. So, let's see. Where's my weapon table? There it is. I don't remember what the last one was. Spider helms. Okay, I need 8 of those. 8 spider helms. Where are they? There they are. Do 10 of those. 1, 2. Order that. Ugh. I just got screwed by the glitch. Okay, so sometimes when you go to get your chest... Yep. Damn, that sucks. Alright, so sometimes when you go to get your chest, it's gonna do that. where it will think that you're touching the bed. I'm just gonna recycle all these. It's not really worth trying to sell them. So I'm just gonna toss all this crap in here, because this is all useless to me. Um, but yeah, if you get too close to the bed while you're doing the chest, it's gonna think that you're trying to use the bed when in reality you're trying to get the chest. Which, it's fine. It's honestly not a huge deal. The good part of the bed is that the hunter at the blacksmith should be back. Oh, they must have patched that. Um, it was a thing that if you used the bed while the hunter was out, it would count that time. So I guess I got rid of that, which is kind of unfortunate. And there's no way. I've already sold to this person. Whoops. Anyway, made my money back from, buying all that crap. You can make money really fast, so it's not a huge issue. I will say trash cans are silly important early game. You can boost your revenue by a ton, and again, not taxable. I'm gonna buy the farm. I never did buy that. Okay, didn't double charge me. Interesting. I never messed with alchemy a lot in here just because it didn't seem worth it. I don't know why there's weed. I'm definitely not gonna buy that just because I don't feel like having any problems. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Okay, and I thought I bought another spot. I'm just gonna drop those. I don't care enough. Okay, so I planted all that crap. I didn't plant that one. Go ahead and plant that. The wagons are used for fast travel. Once you unlock the location, you just go to this guy. Whoops. Got him. There it is. So, you use those, fast travel. It's usually not too expensive. Hmm. So I really want to find the bots and figure out how they work. But I think I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. I feel like everybody's probably got a pretty good idea of what I was trying to explain when it came to, utilizing the trash cans early. Get a weapon immediately when you're starting out so you don't get screwed over by thieves. Try to do sales at the door as they come in, because as they come in, they'll do a sale, but they'll still buy whatever item they came in for. Like if you sell to them an extra item, you're just making extra profit, and that profit is not taxable. One more thing I will go through real quick is the skills. Movement skills, kind of just level these together. And I did a single carry weight, but I honestly don't think it was worth it because once you get a single item that gives you strength, it'll give you way more points of carry weight than this ever will. Yeah, it's not a lot. Um, Honestly, I would almost say lung capacity is priority over movement speed. Let's see, combat. I would say more drops is super important. Health isn't bad, but you're better off with armor. So I would prioritize more drops and higher output, and reinforced. Those are top three, and the rest of these are just kind of cake. Management. Oh wow. So I've been saving up for a little bit. I really want that one. So basically, there's a 10% chance that when you pay your taxes, it'll still count as a full payment, but you'll only end up paying 50% instead of 100%, which is when you get to late game, huge. Trash outline's pretty nice, and more rooms is necessary later on for sure. And then business, prioritize the discounts. Deliver with 3 points, and I just got it. And then charming, I did because it was only 5 points, and I go out and talk to people a lot, and that extra charisma helps me sell. Crafting speed is useless because you're not crafting a lot. Um, this I haven't figured out. I'm not sure what grinding means in terms of like what you're getting. So I'm gonna try to save up 100 points and get that here soon. Mercenary might be worth it, but I'm gonna save up for the grinding thing here soon because I'm very curious what that actually means. All right, so I think I explained a good amount of it. If there's any questions or anything, um, just go ahead and leave a comment on the video. Just let me know if you need assistance, you want advice, anything like that. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.